Hey everyone, Mark Rober here. I'm super excited to welcome you to a brand new adventure, one that's going to take us from a simple snack all the way to a thriving cherry tree, right in your own backyard or even on your windowsill. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just someone who loves a good experiment, this journey is for you. Today, we're kicking off an epic experiment, growing a cherry tree from a pit you'd normally just throw away. That's right, something as ordinary as a cherry pit can become the start of something extraordinary. We're going to walk through every step together, so don't worry if you've never tried anything like this before. Growing your own cherry tree is actually much easier than you might think. It's one of the coolest long-term science projects you can do at home, and it's perfect for all ages. You'll get to see the magic of nature up close, and you'll learn a ton about how plants grow, adapt, and thrive. Plus, it's a fantastic way to connect with your family or friends. Imagine planting seeds together and watching them grow year after year. Just think about it for a second. Inside that tiny pit you'd usually toss in the trash is the entire blueprint for a future tree. That little seed holds the potential to grow into a massive tree, producing thousands of delicious cherries over its lifetime. It's like holding a secret code to nature's wonders right in your hand. To get things started, we'll need to trick the cherry pit into thinking it survived a long, cold winter, a process called cold stratification. This is how we wake up the seed and get it ready to sprout. I'll show you exactly how to do this step by step, using simple things you already have at home. Once we've given the pit its winter, we'll plant it and watch as it begins to grow, transforming from a hard little shell into a living, breathing plant. But this isn't just about gardening, it's about becoming a hands-on scientist. You're not just following instructions, you're leading your own experiment, making observations, and learning as you go. You'll get to track your progress, make notes, and maybe even discover something new about how plants grow. This is your chance to be the lead researcher in your very own backyard laboratory. The real reward comes as you watch each stage unfold, from the first tiny sprout breaking through the soil, to the young sapling reaching for the sky, and eventually, to a tree that's strong enough to bear fruit. Every step is a victory, and you'll know that you made it all happen with your own two hands. It's a journey that takes patience, but the payoff is absolutely worth it. So, are you ready to turn a simple snack into a living legacy? Grab some fresh cherries, enjoy the fruit, and save those pits. We're about to start something amazing. Whether you're doing this for fun, for science, or just for the love of cherries, you're about to create something that could last for generations. Let's unlock the secrets hidden inside that tiny pit together. Get ready, because your epic cherry tree adventure starts right now. First step, find the best pits. Use fresh, ripe, preferably local or organic cherries for the strongest seeds. After eating, rinse the pits and drop them in water. Keep the ones that sink, toss the floaters. Sinking pits are your best bet for sprouting. Sweet cherries, like Bing, and sour cherries, like Montmorency, both work, but remember, your tree won't be an exact clone of the parent. It's a genetic lottery. Your tree will be unique. Recap: pick the freshest cherries, save the pits, do the water test, and keep only the sinkers. This careful selection gives you the best shot at success. You're already setting up your cherry dynasty. Let's move on to prepping those champion pits. The adventure continues. It's finally time to give your cherry pits the attention they deserve and get them ready for their journey toward becoming beautiful cherry trees. This stage is all about preparation, patience, and a little bit of science. Let's walk through the essential steps to ensure your pits have the best possible start. First, you'll want to thoroughly clean your cherry pits. Scrub off every last bit of fruit residue under running water, using a small brush if you have one. This step is crucial because any leftover fruit can attract mold and bacteria, which are the enemies of successful germination. Take your time here. Clean pits are healthy pits. Once your pits are squeaky clean, spread them out on a paper towel and let them air dry for a few days. Make sure they're in a spot with good airflow, but keep them out of direct sunlight, which can dry them out too quickly or even damage them. This drying period helps toughen up the outer shell and prepares them for the next step. Now comes the fascinating part, stratification. This is nature's way of telling seeds it's time to wake up. Wrap your dried cherry pits in a damp paper towel. The towel should be moist but not soaking wet. You want to mimic the cool, damp conditions of winter soil. Place the wrapped pits inside a labeled Ziploc bag. Labeling is important, especially if you're working with different varieties or starting multiple batches. Seal the bag tightly to keep the moisture in. Next, pop the bag into your refrigerator ideally in the crisper drawer or on a shelf where it won't get squished. The cold, consistent temperature of your fridge will simulate the winter chill that cherry pits need to break dormancy. Leave them there for 10 to 12 weeks. Yes, it's a long wait, but this cold nap is absolutely essential for sprouting. This chilling period tricks the pits into thinking they've survived a long winter, which is exactly what they need to trigger germination. Without this step, your pits might never sprout, no matter how perfect your soil is. Every couple of weeks, check on your pits. Open the bag and make sure the paper towel is still damp. If it's drying out, give it a quick spritz of water. This is also your chance to look for any signs of mold or rot. If you spot any fuzzy mold or notice a bad smell, don't panic. Just rinse the affected pits under cool water, replace the paper towel with a fresh, damp one, and reseal the bag. Mold happens, but it doesn't have to ruin your batch. It's normal for a few pits to go bad during this process. That's why you started with extras. Nature always has a backup plan. Discard any pits that look soft, discolored, or moldy, and keep the healthy ones going. After about 3 months, you'll start to see tiny root tips poking out of some pits. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Your patience has paid off, and your cherry pits are now ready for planting. Congratulations, you've just completed the most important prep step in growing your own cherry trees from scratch. Give yourself a pat on the back. Most people never make it this far. Now, it's time for the next exciting phase, planting day. Let's get those sprouted pits into the ground and watch your cherry tree dreams take root. The wait is over, let's plant. Early spring after the last frost is perfect. Start in pots for more control. Use well-draining soil, mix compost, garden soil, and sand or perlite. Fill small pots leaving an inch at the top. Plant 1 or 2 pits per pot about an inch deep and cover lightly. Water gently until it drains out the bottom. Place pots in a sunny spot, at least 6 hours of sunlight daily. Now patience sprouts can take weeks or even months. Keep soil moist but not soggy. When you see green, you're officially a cherry tree grower. Celebrate that first sprout, it's a big milestone. Let's talk about caring for your new seedling. Congrats, you've got a sprout. Keep the soil moist, not soggy, and check daily. Ensure 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. Rotate the pot so it grows straight. After a month or two, use diluted liquid fertilizer every few weeks. Don't overdo it, young roots are sensitive. Remove any yellow or diseased leaves. Focus on strong roots and a sturdy stem in year 1. As it grows, start hardening off by putting it outside for a few hours a day. Gradually increase outdoor time to toughen it up. This prepares your sapling for life in the garden. With care, your seedling will soon be ready for its big move. Let's get it ready for transplanting. Your sapling's ready for the garden. Transplant in early spring or fall when it's at least a foot tall with a woody stem. Pick a sunny, well-drained spot. Avoid low, wet areas. Dig a hole twice as wide as the pot but not deeper. Gently loosen roots if they're circling. Place the tree so the root ball is level with the ground. Backfill halfway, water well, then finish filling. Pat the soil gently and create a small basin for water. Water deeply again. For the first few weeks, keep the soil moist as roots settle in. Give your tree space to grow. Cherry trees get big. You've just given your tree its forever home. When do you get cherries? Here's the truth. It takes patience. Trees grown from pits need 7–10 years to fruit. Most sweet cherries need a second tree nearby for pollination. Sour cherries are often self-fertile. Planting 2 trees boosts your chances for fruit. Meanwhile, enjoy watching your tree change with the seasons. Each year brings new growth and milestones. Celebrate every blossom and leaf, it's all progress. Growing a cherry tree is a lesson in patience and dedication. The wait makes that first cherry taste even sweeter. Stick with it, the journey is worth it. Let's fine-tune your tree's care. Whether you're a first-time grower or a seasoned gardener, understanding the basics of soil, sunlight, and ongoing maintenance is key to a thriving cherry tree. Each step you take now lays the foundation for years of healthy growth and delicious fruit. Cherry trees prefer soil that's slightly acidic to neutral, with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0. Before planting, it's a good idea to test your soil using a simple pH meter or a soil testing kit, which you can find at most garden centers. If your soil is too acidic, you can add lime to raise the pH. If it's too alkaline, incorporating organic matter like compost or peat moss can help lower it. Getting this balance right ensures your tree can absorb nutrients efficiently, setting the stage for strong roots and healthy leaves. Sunlight is just as important as soil. Cherry trees absolutely need full sun, at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. This isn't negotiable if you want your tree to grow vigorously and produce lots of sweet, juicy cherries. Choose a spot in your yard that isn't shaded by buildings or larger trees. The more sunlight your cherry tree gets, the better it will flower and fruit. Good air circulation is another crucial factor. Plant your cherry tree in an open area where breezes can move freely around the branches. Avoid low-lying spots where cold air and moisture can settle, as these conditions encourage fungal diseases. Proper spacing between trees also helps prevent the spread of pests and diseases, keeping your orchard healthy. Keep an eye out for common pests like aphids, which can cluster on new growth and suck the sap from your tree. If you spot them, a strong blast of water from the hose can knock them off, or you can use insecticidal soap for more persistent infestations. Birds are another challenge. They love ripe cherries as much as we do. Protect your harvest by draping bird netting over the branches as the fruit begins to ripen. Don't forget to clean up fallen leaves and fruit from around the base of your tree. This simple habit helps prevent fungal diseases and keeps your garden tidy. Fungi and bacteria can overwinter in decaying plant material, so regular cleanup is a must for a healthy tree. After your tree's first year, start light pruning in late winter or early spring before new growth appears. Focus on removing any dead, damaged, or crossing branches. This shapes the tree, improves airflow, and encourages strong, productive limbs. Pruning may seem intimidating, but it's one of the best things you can do for your cherry tree's long-term health. Mulching is another important step. Spread a layer of wood chips or compost around the base of your tree, but keep it a few inches away from the trunk to prevent rot. Mulch helps retain moisture, suppress weeds, and gradually adds nutrients to the soil as it breaks down. By following these steps, you're setting your cherry tree up for decades of beauty, shade, and bountiful fruit. A well-cared-for cherry tree can become a centerpiece in your garden, providing not just food, but also a lovely place to relax and enjoy nature. Consistent care is the secret ingredient. Water your tree regularly, especially during dry spells, and consider feeding it with a balanced fertilizer in early spring. Over time, you'll see your efforts pay off as your tree grows stronger and more productive with each passing season. With patience and attention, your cherry tree will reward you with lush growth, beautiful blossoms, and eventually a harvest of sweet cherries to enjoy with family and friends. Keep nurturing your tree, it's all part of the adventure. Every bit of care you give now brings you closer to the joy of picking your own cherries right from your backyard. You've made it from pit to tree. What a journey. You learned, experimented, and grew something amazing. Not every pit will sprout and not every seedling will thrive, but that's part of the adventure. The real reward is the experience, the connection to nature, and the story you create. Imagine, years from now, picking cherries from a tree you started yourself. That's a legacy you can taste. So next time you eat cherries, save a few pits and start your own experiment. Share the process with friends and family, plant a memory, nurture it, and watch it grow. The wait is worth it, trust me. Thanks for joining this epic cherry tree adventure.